Hi, welcome to RWT Reviews with T, and I am T. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. Anyway, welcome. If you are new, please subscribe and hit the like button, and don't forget to comment. Um, if you are returning, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Like, wow, the support has been amazing. Thank you, and we are on the road to 100 subs. Like, I know it's nothing yet, but thank you guys for showing me support. Um anyway, so today's Saturday, so it's time for another review. So today's review is another fragrance review. Oh, by the way, I look different because I washed my hair, my wig. I've not done anything to it yet. I just washed it and put it on for the video because yay, underneath. Anyway, so if you guys want to see how I wash my wigs and keep them fresh, you can comment wig down below, and then I'll see whether you guys want it or not. Okay, so back to today's video. I said it's another fragrance review because I have been obsessed with wanting to smell good. And I mean, I want to smell good, but on a budget. I think we are all budget savvy people, you that is here. Anyway, um, so I wanted to smell good on a budget, and I mean, we people that are budget savvy are also susceptible to scams. Mm-hmm. We are susceptible to scams because your girl was scammed looking to buy fragrance on a cheap, well, this is not even cheap, but it's a cheap compared to the original price. These are cheap. So there's this online store. It's online, yes. It's also on Facebook. I'm not sure if they have an Instagram account anyway, but I know they're on Facebook. So this came to me as a plug. You know that thing to say, girl, you're being plugged, and well, I'm not gonna mention the plug. Anyway, so this came to me as a plug, and I went through Facebook, like their Facebook page. Well, the people that were buying it, we bought this like as a group. So we're on the page and we're seeing like good reviews. Like we're hearing people say, "No, man, I bought this and wow, it smells amazing, and this and that and that." And we're like, okay. So this shop, it's called Divine Sense. So they say, I don't know if they do, but they say that they sell what is this? Factory faults, yes. Factory faults of perfumes. But they say that the fault is not in the perfume itself, like it's not in the liquid. The fault is either on the bottle or the box is like squashed, so they can't really like sell that in a shop. I mean, if you're going to perhaps like a good store, like an established store, and you're going to buy an expensive brand, you don't expect to receive a squashed box. But Tina, us that buy through the corners, we don't mind if the box is squashed, especially if the price is also reduced. So they say they sell factory faults in terms of the box and yeah, the packaging, and maybe the bottle maybe has a scratch or something, like. But there's nothing wrong with the perfume inside. Like the formula is still the same thing. So we're like, alright. So people are commenting, no, yo, these smell good, these smell amazing. And we're like, hey, okay, budget, opportunity plug. Okay, here we go. So it's 350 rand a bottle for like designer perfumes, right? So Mina, I decided to buy two. So meaning I spent 700 rand. Delivery was free, because usually when you buy like above 500, then the delivery is free. So I bought Black Opium, YSL Black Opium, and hey, I also bought Versace Crystal Noir. So these are the two bottles. Let me just do like these are the two bottles that I bought. And hey, hey, hey. So they get here, I'm excited. The packaging, like everything is on point, you know, like the packaging is good. The packaging is good. Pillow I open, and then you know that first spray, you just want to just, you know, that thing, yeah, I'm gonna smell good. And I was like, it's not even spraying. Yo, okay. And I was like, and I'm like, and I smell nothing. Like, okay, nothing. Nothing. Chan, is this water or what? But it does not have a scent at all. Like, no scent at all. It just smells like water. Like, it's like they just put, is this color inside or is it just the thing? But anyway, it's just water inside. It's just liquid, you know? I don't know. So I'm like, okay. I mean, fault, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, sharp. I go to the second one. By the way, this one, when it got here, you see, like, I've never used this at all because, I mean, but look, I don't know if you can see, but look where it comes. Ish, I don't know if you guys can see, but if you look where it, like, it literally comes here, like here. And I've never used it. And the packet, like the box that it came in, was completely wet. Like, it was wet. But at the same time, like, in as much as it was wet, there was no like smell to say the perfume spilled and then was on the box. So I'm like, okay, perhaps, I don't know, factory fault, you know. And I'm like, okay, this like, I've always wanted this. And I'm like, nothing. I'm like, divine scent. Divine scent. Hey. Anyway, then that's when I realized that I've been scammed. I don't know if it's is it a scam? What is it? I don't know, but that's when I realized to go to no. And you know the funny thing is, then I asked, like, because we bought, I remember I said we bought in a group. So I asked the other girl or lady, and hers also didn't have a scent. Like, she would spray it, hers did have, but she would spray it, and then like after a few seconds the smell is gone, like the smell would disappear. So hey, then the other three of us, because we bought four, so the three of us had the same thing, whereas, well, I was worse because mine just smelled like water, like there's no scent at all. Then the others, they did have scent, but then the scent would disappear. And then there was only one lucky one, like hers was like good, like perfect. Like she would spray it, you could smell it when she walks, you could smell it on her. Like she bought Versace Eros something, yeah. So you could smell it on her. Like it worked really well for her, you know. Which also I now see, because I remember the reason why I also started this channel now. I'm gonna have a video on this, but the reason I started this is because of I was inspired by Namolina. Don't come for me if I say her name wrong. But anyway, I was inspired by Namolina because she had said in one of her reviews, she was like, the review is just her experience with that particular shop. So it doesn't mean that all of us will have the same experience even though we go to the same place, you know. Like I'm saying now, there's 4 of us that bought this perfume, but out of the 4, only one person it worked for them. So that's why I decided to also start my channel, to also hear if like there's other people out there that are also experiencing what I'm experiencing, because sometimes you know, you always feel like these things only happen to you. Like other people, they'll be doing reviews and saying, yo, I bought this and it's so good, and it's like I'm saying on Facebook, you know, like the people were saying, yeah, no, they smell good, they they this, they're the best, and etc. And then you go and then nothing, you know. So yeah, so it's good that you guys interact with me in the comment section and let me know like your experience, if you have ever shopped with Divine Scent. What has your experience been? Because perhaps it worked out for you, you know, but for me and the other two, it didn't work out for us, you know. And another thing, fortunately for the one, you see. So we were 4. So for one, it worked out for her good. So with me now, like I said, when the things came, like they were wet and everything. So unfortunately, the boxes got discarded. I'm not gonna mention names, but the boxes got discarded. So I was only just left with the bottles, right? So the other one, so that's me. So the other one, she was like, no ways, no way, no hey, no tay. She is gonna contact them and she's gonna let them know, Uguti, these things don't smell. You just spray them and then they smell for a minute and then they don't smell anymore. So she emailed them and they responded and they told her that you can return it, but the only thing is she had to pay now for the courier to take it back, and I think she paid 75 rand or something, I'm not sure, but you can imagine, because she had also bought 2, yeah, so 700 rand, 350 and 75 rand, you know. You would rather lose the 75 rand and gain like the 625 back, you know. So she decided, yeah, let me, I don't know, did they reimburse her all of it? Yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much. So she couriered it back to them, you know. The thing is now, the reason why I couldn't courier is because first they said the requirements for you to courier it back to them is you must have the box and you must cling no, bubble wrap the box. So she still had the box, so she bubble wrapped the box and then she couriered it back to them and she got her money back. So I mean, me and I mean, they don't accept that I could bring it back like this, like they want the box and I do not have the box, so I lost 700 bucks. So for you guys that want to take a chance and want to buy, just make sure that you keep the box. If it doesn't smell good, communicate with them, tell them, make sure you have bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is that wrap, man, that one you pop. So make sure you have bubble wrap, and then you can send it back and you can get your money back. Unfortunately, you have to pay for your own courier to courier it back to them, but I would say 75 rand is really not that much of a loss, because yeah, you know, it's better than losing 350 or 700, or doesn't matter, like, or the amount that you purchased. So yeah, now they are just decoration, like they're just decoration. I just decorate with them. Anyway, yeah, so that was today's review. Please comment. And yeah, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye 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 bye.